2, 1.
Hello everyone and welcome to the final Tonic Live of the day with me, Owain.
And Bib Cameroni.
And Daniel is in the background. There he is. He's so busy. He's just computing over there. So yeah, welcome along. It's the final show of the day. So if you did join us at 11, we introduced everything. If you joined us at 2, Bibi showed us some colouring with the Nouveau marker pens. And then finally now we're going to be doing some aquaflow work with our brand new stamp. So these are the floral segment of the garden party release. And if you did see them earlier, you get this, there's an awesome big background. They're lovely big stamps with flowers, peonies, bursting sort of bouquets and sentiments included there too. All available on the website as well. And if you go on the blog, throughout the bloggers that are on there on the blog hub, there's some discount codes there for you as well if you want to make a save in. So yeah, Bibi's going to take us and show us some afros and colouring using
some of the floral stamps. So we got 4 stamps here. We have a huge, this is a massive background. I'm going to be using this today. I already hit embossed a panel here, and I use this silver Nouveau fine detail embossing powder and also clear ink to get these results. I don't know if you can see that there is like very, very, very shiny. So we just do a simple embossing here to apply a super simple technique with the aquaflow pens. And we also have here another set. I'm going to be using this one. There's too many things to share. We'll be taking
and that's it. And I think of what a great start to a card that is as well. So you've got your background already sorted there. If you want to colour it in, or if you want to use it as a header, or you want to use it as a border, whatever you want to do with it, you could use it as an edge. You could cut the centre out. You can do whatever. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah. So this is one of the stamps in the release, and it's one of the favorites because you can also use it for scrapbooking. You can also stamp on wood just with the Nouveau hybrid ink with the brown ink, and it will look like if it's how do you say that in English? It's woodwork, like with heat.
Etched.
Yeah. So you can do many, many things with this stamp. And we have another two stamps here that are to build wreaths and frames. So I will show you here one of the wreaths. For example, you can just simple stamp using these stamps in this set here. You can simple stamp them in a circle. You can use a die and then trace a line with a pencil and then just stamp just in that shape, and you can add as many flowers as you want. Then add a simple watercolor to this. So I'm going to explain you how to do this in 1 second as well. You can use Nouveau shimmer powders to do that. I have shimmer powders here. These are water-based products, so we will show you how to use this in a second. It's really simple as well. And we have these massive peonies. If you see my hand, or you see these flowers here versus this peony, you see how big is this. So it's massive and it's really beautiful as well. It will allow you to stamp. I don't know if we have.
Let me show you. Someone asked.
Some samples.
So we got some. I know someone just asked. Sabina's asked about it being used on a box.
Oh yes.
So there you go. So yeah,
absolutely.
This is the box that you're talking about, Sabine. So so there you go. So it works lovely with all the dimensions ranges. So the beautiful, the tiny boxes that we had earlier this week. All that cool sort of stuff. Yeah, great for stamping like that. You can stamp it, then colour it in, do all that stuff.
This
Emboss
is a beautiful box made by Louise Sims from the UK design team. She's amazing. She managed to put to die cut the panel, the whole panel, and just make it work, like piece the whole box together. Try to to create this. And I think if I'm not wrong, she stamped it on pearlescent cardstock, and she did some Nouveau shimmer some Nouveau shimmer coloring. If Louise is over there, she can tell us exactly what she did for this. But it's a super beautiful box. So here is a perfect example how to use it for a 3D project. So that background is amazing for anything, just for cards, for boxes, for tags, for anything. So
here's a few other little bits of inspiration like down the show. So look at that. Look at the burst on that. Amazing.
This is using the stamps that I'm going to be using today, which is this stamp here. You cannot see it properly there. We need like a white surface. I'm going to use this here. Sorry, I'm going to use the plate. And something super important about the background stamp, because it's huge, you might be thinking which kind of stamping block I should use. So what I do with this, and I'm going to show you something very crazy. I have to show that because I cannot forget. People might say, how am I going to use that? Well, you can use it just without anything, right? Just with this, just use it with the plastic that it comes. You just place it down, ink it, and place the paper on top. But that's not going to give a perfect impression. So if you want to do it, you don't have anything in the house, like you don't have the stamping platform. This is really sticky. You have to work it out. You have to work it out. I'm so just know. You see how strong I am, like that. So what you can do is literally put it in one of your pads and stamp and press down. Or if you have clear plates from another machine, you can also use that to stamp. So you don't have to limit the use of this stamp to a block, because to find a block this size is going to be really hard.
So there you go.
Huge. It also fits in the large format platform. So I want to show that here. Muscle. There you go. So you see, it's so big, just fit perfectly there. So you won't have problem. You won't have problem to stamp with this if you use the platform, right? And it's ideal because you can stamp over and over, and then you get better results.
But yeah, all this inspiration that you're seeing today, it's going to be available on the blogs very soon anyway, and you're going to be able to catch all these. So you can see this above. This is one from the Peony Bloom. You can see, so you can do those.
Actually, it's Peony Bloom? No, it looks like. It looks like, but what Galina from Poland, this is a member from the design team, what she did here, she actually used one of these blooms in the background. I don't know if we can see it there. She used these ones, look, like this. Nice.
And cut them.
She used this one here. She fussy cut it, and she also create this card. So many ideas to use that background stamp.
Awesome, right? So yeah, take us away with the.
There are many samples here. I want to show you all of them.
I know we want to show them, but we'll show them all on the blog for you very soon, and you'll be able to find all inspiration, and it's beautiful. You're going to want to look at each one for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
And then you'll go, oh, summer's gone.
Okay, so you will find also in the Tonic shop some watercolor card. It's amazing value for money. It's really unaffordable. Affordable, sorry. Affordable.
The opposite of what you said.
That's what I said. Okay, so I'm going to, in this cardstock, I just hit emboss this background stamp image. And this paper is okay to do this, okay? It will manage the water well, etc. But if I need to use the beautiful Nuvo Aqua Flow pens, I will advise to use this kind of paper, which is called Bristol paper. And any watercolor tool or even the shimmer powders, they perform beautiful in this paper. So sometimes you say that's not working, and it's because of the paper we are using, and it's key to achieve results. To do this super simple card, I use also a paper called, I can't believe I forgot the name. I use it the whole time. It's Arches watercolor paper. It's really nice to do watercolor. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one. What we're going to do is super simple. I'm going to cut this in half. We need the trimmer. We can cut it in half, or we can also use a die. For example, we have this tag here. You can also use a die. I'm going to cut it in half so Owen can do one panel and I can do another one. Try to cut it in half because it's an 8x8, so I can easily make 2 cards from one single panel at the same time. So I make 2 small cards with that. One is going to make the pink one, and I'm going to make the blue. So all you have to do is to grab some Nuvo Aqua Flow pens.
Yeah, I got my.
And we're going to do some crazy color, like crazy thing. The only thing is these are new again. You have to squeeze them a little bit until the ink flows like that. Just add them randomly on the paper.
Oh. I opened it the wrong way around.
Oh, that was not a new one.
That one wasn't a new one.
That's all right. Okay, you carry on. You do.
Okay, you don't do that. You know something.
It's all right. You do you. I'll do this.
I will need to clean this, and we need the wipes. That's what I need. I said we need the wipes.
Your arm is going to go in there.
No, you can use oil Aquaflow there. It's fine.
This is on the wood.
I told them
Don't worry about it.
it doesn't stain. Look, if you clean them straight away, it just cleans straight away. It's water-based, so it's no good.
Gone.
Gone.
And the stain is gone.
Yeah.
That happened only in Facebook Live. You cannot see this in any other place.
I think I was probably
So,
blocked out by the bottom
You
of the
can
screen.
use
I don't
this
know.
purple one. Please make sure that you're not covering.
That's exactly what I did the same way.
There are
Just-
no other colors. We need
Go on.
different.
all
Let's
right.
supervise this quality purpose. That's okay.
Go on then.
That was okay. That was brand new. So, yeah. The other one didn't have the tip actually. So when he opened it, it just
That's it.
you have to make sure that it has the tip. So you just apply color on the paper wherever you want it to. Different colors. It's good to use.
So I'm not trying to stay in any.
No, don't stay in the line. Just go blind. Close your eyes and just apply
Okay.
color. Like make a happy face if you want.
Okay.
Go crazy, but leave some space in white. Like don't cover the whole paper with the same color. Use another color. Just mix it up. You can
okay.
use also a yellow one. Maybe it doesn't matter. You can make some crazy combinations there. Like not filling the paper. Just little tiny. Don't have a yellow color there. Can you believe that? And here. Don't fill the paper. Don't fill the paper. Leave spaces. Would you see? Compare. Owain version, BB version. Like little bit. Little.
We'll see. We'll see who's is better at the end.
So we're going to grab our Nubo mist, and this is going to be messy. We just spray the paper. Okay, spray it. Just spray little bit.
Too much.
That's too little.
Too little.
Little bit more. But up. Yeah. You should start seeing the
it's
ink going all over.
Yeah, filling into it.
So I'm trying to move the ink. I'm going to try to move the ink. No one can do that. And if I see that condensation of ink somewhere, just go with the water and go get that ink moving. This is going to give you different results every time you do this, and we need wipes. Yeah, wipes. Leave some spaces in white. You don't have to completely cover the paper with the ink. The white
Let's say,
bits
for
are
example,
nice.
you did go. You
It's
did.
It's looking beautiful.
I
Already.
think it is. It's like a stained glass window.
You know that I will tell that. That's not nice.
What? A stained glass window?
Yeah. But it's looking very beautiful. Actually, the color
Oh, there you
combination.
go. There you go. There.
So we can put a little bit more of water in Owain panel. I will allow him to do it, like in mine as well. Just don't be scared with the water. It's like this paper is super cool because it will hold water like crazy. Like it's a thing you can use to do this. So just move the ink, and all we have to do then is dry it. I think you need a little bit more of water there. Just move it.
I know. You don't need
Move
to.
it. Then dry
There you
it.
go.
Drying this up, it will take a little bit, right? But when it's dry, I want to dry yours. It's beautiful, honestly.
You want to take some credit for it now?
I'll take credit. I will say
It's going to
that's-
look bad. It's gonna... Oh, wait a second. Oh,
It was because
look!
someone
Look
made
how
it.
I sorted it.
Look over there.
Oh, look how I was going to swap them round. Oh, I got this one. Oh, I left all the white space.
But it's really looking nice. I don't know if Dan can show them. It looks like a
really
stain if you show it from far away, but if you see it close, wait.
Looking lush. The embossing effect on that.
So you
That
can,
makes it. That's it. It's beautiful. All the colours.
it doesn't look nice in the screen, to be honest. But
Speak for yourself. I
it's,
thought it was
it's
all right.
really nice. I need a really close up to this van.
I love that. I think it's awesome. Which ink has been used now for the stamping that is so resistant?
This is embossing powder. I wanted to do that in live, but it will take me like a little bit to set the stamp on the platform. So what I did was, I already set it. So just set the stamp in the platform, and I inked it with clear ink. Do you have clear ink? Clear ink.
Clear marking.
Clear my ink. It's
You
clear
have that in
ink.
one of your kits.
Yeah, you'll have it in your.
You can get, I don't know what is it here, and then you just stamp over and over the paper several times
like a
until
gluey
you
sort
get
of.
until you get the image properly stamped on the paper.
And you can
because
see it in the light.
you
sort
can
of
see it in the light. And then when it's like that, you apply your embossing powder. You apply the embossing powder and then heat set. One of the things I use, and it's an essential, I'm going to show you that here, is to prepare the paper. Because these powders are made out of plastic, right? And when you heat them up, they melt. So what you have to do is to use this little embossing body. It's your best friend when you are embossing. And you have to apply this on the paper, right? Apply this on the paper and then you stamp.
Anti-static.
It's an anti-static. So the embossing powder is going to stay only on the lines. You are going to get a very nice and well-defined image. In this case, we have to wait for this to dry. We're going to put it to a side. It really doesn't matter how you do this, but I'm going to show you the panels I have here pre-made because I know this take a little bit to dry. So one, you can be careful where you put them because you know we will get ink everywhere.
No, we wouldn't want that, would we?
And then I will okay, so we can use this one here while it dries. So I will show you here. I already pre-made some stuff for you today. Don't want to get ink at the background. So this is how this is going to look when it dries. So you will have the shimmer. I try to grab it here. Maybe one can show it better. That you get the shimmer, but the colors are settled, and this is the blue panel. Okay, I will show you here. This is from the same background image. I don't know if you can see it. I will show this in pictures so you can see the picture how it looks, because here it doesn't look really pretty as it is. So all you have to do here to put a card together is literally, we need I need some help here. We just glue this ink. We just use a card base. This is a card base, right? And we are going to put the a matte layer. How do you call this?
Yeah, a matte layer. That's it.
Then we were going to put a panel. I like to die cut my panels with some dies that create a nice edge around the border. And sadly, this one got stained there. I can try to fix that stain.
Ruby mentioned these stamps are so hot in the USA that I was only able to purchase 2 critter stamps and 1 floral. At least getting these, no bundles left. But this is a beautiful set. We'll get down to have a little look on the website, see if we can make I know you may have already purchased, Ruby, but if there's can make bundles available or anything like that, we'll check with the US and see what we've got on there.
Yeah.
I thought we should have some on there for you, but yeah, the
bundles were available this morning.
Yeah, they are, but it could have all sold out. Maybe
they were sold out.
That's the thing. So yeah,
we can put more.
Dan's gonna have a little look now and see if we can put some more on.
So this is just kind of a simple card you can make, and you can also stamp one of the sentiments from the set and just make a little sentiment. I just add some sparkling cardstock. This is glitter silver. Can you say the Craft Perfect silver glitter cardstock? And that's it. This could be a card. I like to add dimensions. So this is a piece of foam, craft foam, and I just glue it behind my die cuts and I just put it on. So we can do this, and the next sample is just with the whole panel, for example. So same, you have a card base. We can glue this together. Let's do it. I really love this one as well because it allows me to be super quick in my when I'm working and when I need to speed. Make sure that the card base is in the right side and that this is working in the right side. So I'm just going to stick this here, making sure that it's aligned.
What baby does that? I'm going to speak to Daniel a moment.
Yes, of course. Don't leave me alone. And then I'm going to just adhere this. And then I'm going to adhere my panel on the foam. This is foam just to add a little bit of dimension. Right? And I'm going to stick this with dimensionals. I don't know where the dimensions are. Owen, do you know where the dimensions? Well, you can add the dimensions, the foam pads.
Oh, foam pads. They back here too.
We have so many things around.
Yeah, BB is, it was really tiny in here until BB came earlier today.
So, well, you can add your sentiment there. It's super simple cards, and you can also use any color combination of Nuvo Aquaflow pens. If you don't have the Nuvo Aquaflow pens and you have the shimmer powders, you can also use the shimmer powders to do some ink smooshing. It's called, like just spread ink on the paper, and this background is going to give you that result Like, let's do it. Let's stick it.
Just to let you know, everyone, in the USA, it may be showing that some of them are out of stock now. We're just working with the US warehouse. It should be more available now. So I know Ruby mentioned then that a few of them were out, but they were there. And then I think the USA are just getting more on there now, so to put it on there. So there should be plenty there. Hopefully, we're going to have to like last the weekend and for everyone. But that's where Dan's gone now. So if you don't have any more close-ups for the next 5 minutes, Dan's figuring all that out, Ruby. Okay, so you can have a look. Yeah. So yeah, people asking about mine. Definitely I'll show mine Monday. That's a cool little.
So I didn't stick this one, but this is kind of a super simple way to create cards. There, I'm not sure. Okay, people can see the word top, or they are looking
Just
at
the top.
Okay, they are looking at the top. Okay, so this is kind of super quick and speedy cards you can make using the backgrounds like that. You can make this in any color as well. I just stick this one, but you can make this in any color. So for the next demonstration, really quick, because the first demonstration I spent like 1 hour trying to color one.
You got like a double for one.
So I'm going to use another stamp set here. And Owen I have a color palette somewhere. The little color palette just to put the powders.
You had it by here.
It's here. So we need to put a little bit of this. One is going to do that while I stamp. Just a little bit of this powder.
In each one.
On each. I just need green, yellow, and it's not coming off.
Let me get these.
You have to be really careful because they can come like yeah. That's a lot. We just need
only a little bit.
Like a little bit, but this is not coming out. So.
Let me do it. It might be.
I have an oil.
It might be empty.
Oh. I just said that.
I know, but I thought you weren't squeezing it. I thought
I wasn't squeezing, trust me.
I've actually ruined this demo. I've spoiled it. I've not only squeezed an Aquaflow.
This is the kind of thing that can happen in your craft room. Take it easy. It's part of the process.
Take
it happens all the time. This is not perfect, It's not perfect. This is not perfect. Like when I'm crafting, you have to see the kind of thing that happens.
Is that enough in there now?
That's a lot of that. You just need a little drop. That's a little bit. So I just say you have to be very careful because you just have like maybe tap the bottle, but that one was like a stock. Maybe someone used it before, and as I said before, when you are crafting in your craft room, you know your supplies. You learn to know your supplies. You know how they work. When you are in another craft room, another people, maybe someone used this and they have something wet.
Basically, don't let children use your stuff.
My children
like
lick everything. So someone might use that with a wet, in a wet surface or something. Or put some wet thing there and it's stuck there. So.
Yeah, Sabine said I knew it. I think everyone could see that come in there.
It's good that this happened because this could happen.
Yeah, and these are the things to learn about. That's it.
Yeah,
How else to learn? Learn from my mistakes.
I don't make mistakes. That's all.
Thanks, everyone.
Support to one.
I know.
It's fine, one. Totally fine. So I'm going to stamp just with the beautiful black shadow ink.
There's nothing I can do with that, is there? That I can.
If I can find it. All this there. Thanks
there you
God.
go.
Thanks God. We have a crazy day today, honestly.
Today it's been a mad one.
It's mad. I'm in charge also of the blog, and I have to call some bloggers because the blog hub wasn't live, so I have to email them, and there's 15 people there. They were asking questions, so you have to answer them.
It's all happening today.
There's a lot of things behind the scenes. I wish
But that's it. It's been something like this stamp sets and all of them. They're something different from Tonic in the style of them and the size of them and just our ideas behind them. So I really hope you've enjoyed them. Yeah, it's been a different way that we've done to show them off, hopefully, and that's what the blog hop's been about, and this is what today's been about. It's just showing these off in a different way as well. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that today because I've had fun with you, baby.
Oh yeah. So I'm using here Bristol paper. I'm going to say this because this paper will make these shimmer powders to work perfectly, just beautiful. So I just use this beautiful Tonic die as well. It's a stitched frame die. I'm not sure if you can see this properly, the edge of this.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got a lovely little stitch on the
Yeah,
outside.
it's important because those are the details that matter when you're crafting. Like, you know, if you are a crafter, you know that you pay attention to all these little details. So I'm going to stamp this floral here, just in that corner, because this is a small square, it's fine. And I'm going to use the black shadow ink. So this ink is going to perform nicely with water-based products. In the first Facebook, we showed that this ink worked nicely with the alcohol marker, but it works with this as well. Not all the inks do that or does that. Not all of them. You know that my English is terrible. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Totally.
I'm sweating here. It's hard work.
Yeah, it's not just the pressure. Because the lights, if ever you've seen us in here, it's just like the lights do get quite warm. But you're coping well.
6 lights. 6 lights in front.
I got like a gloss to me. I've got like a shimmer gloss.
One of the things is that in the UK, people have heating systems in their houses, but they don't have how do you call this? I forgot the word. The thing you have in your office. That is very cold.
Oh, aircon.
Air conditioning. Yeah. Only Owain has the pleasure to have that in his office, but here we're roasting.
Yeah, I am very much a climate.
We have a fan there.
We got a fan there. Vanessa has finally found you guys mishap day. By the looks of it, all the spills. Are you nervous? By the looks of it, I'm not necessarily nervous. I'm tired today. I think it's been such a roller coaster sort of a week. Getting we've been planning this launch for like a while, and it's just getting everything ready and stuff. And today, I think it'd be good. After we leave now, after we have the tutorial, it'll be like a. Yeah,
we're going to
we're going to just have we're going to have a nice drink. So we're
going to enjoy the creativity of many people because we have not the chance to go and share in social media all the projects. So we also want to get them there online for you. We take pictures and we have to share on Instagram and think every word we are going to say to you. So you like the product.
Yeah. So you enjoy the project.
Exactly.
Because they took. Yeah, they took a while to design and everything like that. So Bibi worked out with Tonya. If you check out Tonya's work as well, you can on Instagram. She's amazing. Well worth checking it out. So yeah, show us this now.
So okay, I stamped 3 times this until I got a crisp image. You will see that because the stamp is brand new and it's like brand new shoes. You need to
wear them in.
Yeah. So you need to do that with all your stamps. I'm going to close this. I'm not going to use it more today. So I have my stamped image there and the heat. Can you make a close up to these? Very important for them to see how these pigments. There. No, this is so. Maybe from above. And close up. Yeah. So you mix this up with water, right? And you will get those like watercolors, liquid colors. But this is so rich in color, super ultra rich that you can also use it on here, you can color this up. So I'm going to show you how I do this to make it super easy. I just mix that with water come to the image, and I just apply a little bit there. I clean my brush because this is full with this color, very intense color. Then I make sure that the water is white, it's clear, sorry. This is not clear. And this is another thing I do. This doesn't have a lot of water. So when I'm in my craft room, which is a low cabin, and I don't have water there, I just do this. Can you see that? And I just fill up my Nuvo Aqua brush. This is a technique, super secret. See that?
It's like we designed it to fit
I
exactly
designed
the
this
image.
exactly. Perfect.
Perfect.
If you want to move, sometimes you craft it and you
I
want
never
to
want
like me. So all I do, this is not going to dry over the paper. Like you can just move it anytime. Don't worry, like I have to do this quick. Go and drink a coffee, go away, come back later if you want. And you just, with this clean, you just come and just try to get that degradation of color there. And it's just all you have to do. You don't really need to do anything fancy there. I hope maybe this is in the way.
No, it's not that. It's in the way.
It's in the way. So you can also drop in color to start making this richer. Yeah. If you start seeing this here, right, you will see what the product is doing. It's hard for you to see it in the camera. It's really hard. It's beautiful. And it has that shimmer. It's beautiful. I just get all excited because this is what I really love it. I love it. So then I do the same in each petal, right? There's no any magic. You don't have to be an expert to do this. Even no one can do it.
Even me. even an amateur.
I'm
like
kidding.
me.
No one can do it. No one can do it. No one can do anything.
Maybe. Don't let him try it.
Just don't let him try. Maybe that. If you get, you can do it. Drop in color. If you just drop a little, just like tap it, like little.
Okay.
How do you say that in English? Like,
And
don't go
expensive.
crazy. Yeah, be gentle. Just.
Oh, my eyes. There you go.
And Owen is a marketing person. He's not a crafter. He's doing, and when I see him crafting and Dan in the crafty battles, I just laugh because it's amazing. They are trying to,
You're laughing with us, though, yeah?
Yeah, you're trying. No, I really love it. And I think Dan is getting really, really good.
He's quite good.
He's going to
He's
get
quite good, isn't he?
a career in car maker. You too.
Just a second.
Just in front, presenting. I'll present and Dan can.
Don't quit your day job. Though.
Yeah.
Oh my
Go on
God.
then, right? Yeah, no, I can
Yeah,
see
look, you did
it.
it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's it. So that's the magic of the Nuvo shimmer powder. You don't need to know anything to do this. Just go with your colors. And the yellow, look, the yellow is my favorite color. I just want it to be crazy like that. Yeah.
Yeah, don't use too much, though.
And then you can use whatever you want, and you come with a little bit of here. I will do it super speed, EV speed. I'll allow this to dry a little bit, and then I come with the green, go all over to the petals, blah, 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 blah. See? There is a Nuvo Aqua, there's a Nuvo shimmer powder that is very intense. It's a green, we have different green colors as well. My favorite is this one because it's kind of a blue one, Atlantis burst. This is a super beautiful green. And can you please put the black, I trust you.
Go on then.
I trust you. Still trust you.
There you
And
go.
if you see, I don't know, Dan, if you can show them this color. It's just so beautiful. Can you show this color from above? It's a green, but it's also like an aquamarine. See that? Please keep it there. Yeah, there. And then if you use different kind of green colors, then it's when you start making the images pop. Like you don't use the same color all over the image. Try to use different colors here and there. And if I use that color there, I will use it here as well. Just don't color perfectly that. The shimmer powders are also blendable. So if you don't have that green color that you want, I will show you here in this mat here. Oh, no, in here. Don't move the camera anymore. So we have the yellow, right? And then we have the aquamarine or the blue. And we mix it and we get another tone or another shade of green. See, that is not there, but we can also blend them. So if you want to give them a try, I will advise to get the yellow, the blue and the pink, right? And the black. You get these four. And you can, with these ones, because they are primary colors, you can just create orange, green, like primary, mixing these two will give you green and these two will give you orange. Okay? We can try this here. Let's make an orange shade, like pink and yellow.
And this is another way to use all those Nuvo products
Pink and
that
yellow.
you've got. So
You
using
see there.
shimmer powders now with your Aquaflow. Like this is a pretty essential to like your Aqua
This
brush.
is, oh yeah.
Because you're going to be able to use that to mix with your other Aqua. That's like the core one. And then you got all your Aquaflows to go along with that and spread them, and your shimmer powders, and to do all that and paint with them, and you know, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. You can mix them all. And I like to leave the edges of the flowers a little bit colorless, like white. I like white spaces. See, for example, here, you see at the edges of these florals, there is a white space there. It's not all covered by color, just a hint of color. Like, you don't need to go crazy. You can go crazy, but not like
you
crazy.
can.
Not like how I'm like crazy. Okay, so when you finish coloring this, I could finish it here, but I'm going to show you a panel if I can find it. This was like a panel like coloring that way. Like you see, like finish like that. One of the things I do to make my cards to pop a little bit, it's a secret, is I use this kind of pens that they are microfine tip pen. This is a brown one. You can use a black or whatever. And I add little dots on the flowers. So if you see silly, it's a silly difference, but it makes a difference. It really...
A little bit more detailed.
Little thin. You can also add lines if you want. For example, in this one, you can also add some lines like that. Don't wash. Like this. You don't need to worry about things. Just lines. When it dries, it blends with the shimmer powder. And this is... I wish I can show you. I don't know, Danny, we can show them.
They can see.
How this is... It has the shimmer and it has bright colors and super simple. And all you have to do there is adding a sentiment. I have some sentiments, pre-made sentiments.
And it's got all these colors and all this stuff on a flat surface with the Nuvo products that you've got around you, which you've had in your kits if you've had them, or maybe you want to try out them. They're on the website as well, so you can try those out. But yeah, beautiful little burst.
It's in the floor.
Everything's on there.
Everything's in the falling down.
So yeah,
but in this case, I just hit emboss a sentiment. It's from the same stamp. It says "Hot Fate." I really love this kind of thing. Sometimes you need to send a nice wish to someone. Just have faith. You can do it, Owen. Have faith.
I have faith. I just have
and all
that
you have
above.
to do is just to add a sentiment, just simple like that. Like die cut the banner. In one of the kits, you have a beautiful banners, stitched banners that you can use if you have that kit. But I can also just cut this, whatever, like make a fishtail. Very, very, very not so nice because I'm terrible at fussy cutting. You just can add it there and just. I wish I have a card base, but I don't have more card bases here.
Vanessa saying, she wants the big background. Yeah, you can buy them individually. They're on the stores, on the US or UK stores, wherever you are. Vanessa, go to the corresponding store. If you're in UK or Europe, then go to the tonic-studios.co.uk, or if you're in the USA, go to tonic-studios.com. And you can buy that stamp on its own. There's discount codes as well available on the blogs as well, so you can make a little bit of extra saving on it.
So I like to put to use neutral background panels for my images. So for example, if I use this one, I don't really know where is one of the samples, but I like to use like a little layer of some contrasting cardstock around. You can also use I forgot that one. How I can say it? The Nuvo Dream Drops. Do we have some? I think we have some there.
Yeah, there's vintage drops there. Dream drops.
I saw them.
I'd have to have a little look for you. There might be.
We have everything, but because they are moving, also the offices.
Yeah, we moved
they have
offices.
everything packaged, so it's just
everything but nothing.
everything by nothing.
Everything except what
We have
BB
to
tells
look-
us
we
she
have to
needs,
go and
basically.
Open boxes and try to find
Yeah.
things. So yes, you can add Nuvo Dream Drops to these also to add accents. I have one sample here. Maybe have some other one. This is also using the same stamp. Okay, let's use this one. So you can just add this. Hopefully, this one.
Shall I do the honours?
Huh? Yeah, you can add that.
I've dropped before.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, do you want to try them?
Oh, where would you like?
These are my favorite drops because I'm living in the north of Scotland. It's freezing cold there, and the products tend to freeze. Everything tends to freeze. My craft room actually freeze because it's a log cabin in the garden. So I tried to heat it up, but the utility bill was like crazy. Once, like seriously, it was big. And my husband said, "You have to turn down on that craft room. I'm not paying that for you." So maybe I could not. I need to buy a kind of thing to heat it up.
You do,
but I got used to the cold. I normally I cook with a hat and everything.
Actually, like baby came off the plane, and it was like young people. You get off the plane in Spain, and you like the wall of heat. Like you were like, "Oh, it's so hot here," and I was like, "No one's ever says that." And I wiped away a tear from my eyes, and I said, "Get in the car, baby."
I really love this weather in Wales. It's beautiful, and it's a beautiful place. But it just all the I'm not adapted. The humidity. No, it's lovely. It's lovely. It's just not.
Is this Colombian thing an act? I can't.
No idea for
if you can't handle the heat, like I'm sure you must have.
Everybody thinks that I can handle the heat because I'm Colombian. In Colombia, we don't have seasons, so we are a country without seasons. The whole year we have the same temperature, right? 20 degrees, 17, and we wear sweaters.
That's nice, though.
When I go to my country,
that is a good temperature.
It's a good temperature. You never feel cold. You never feel hot. But here in the UK, like there's no balance. It's super hot, roasting.
Sunny at lunch, pouring rain.
So I think like some people do say that about. They could say in Canada. So if you're from Canada, we have a few Canada viewers, but you get a bit of both. I think their summers are a bit like Welsh summers in like temperature, but then their winters obviously are Arctic.
Yeah, I think you have like piles of
whatever that is.
I will be there.
I know. So that you.
But
maybe you'd be at home now. Maybe that's your climate, igloo. Igloo.
I just don't know where I belong
anymore. As an Inuit.
I just don't know. I was
making cards in a little igloo. I can imagine you up in the North Pole.
It's really cold in Scotland. It's cold. Even summer is cold. The last 15 days have been really crazy. We have a heat wave here in the UK. Which everybody, you see all the people, Bermuda time, dress time. And I'm, in Scotland, I'm still not in Bermuda mode. But in here, yes, you actually can do that in Wales. Because it's in the south, I'm in the north of Scotland. Like, but you see in the movies, it's true, it's freezing cold. Yeah. My husband cannot see this because he will get very upset because I'm saying that
He must know. He's from there, he knows what it's like.
It's beautiful, scenic. You have all these castles and this. When I came here the first time, Latin America, third world, and I see all this beauty. It's a beautiful country, stunning. Everywhere you see, maybe you are used to them. You guys used to see all the beauty, and you don't see it anymore beautiful. But you have beautiful beaches all around the place. People is lovely. You can leave your door open. Nobody will steal anything.
It's very easy to take things like that for granted. Like it's we pretend like where Tonic HQ is based is probably about 15 minutes away from the beach, like lovely beaches, like
15 minutes, please. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Like and that's what less, like it's and that's all it is. So what's on your doorstep? Sometimes like it is easy to not see like what's in front. Same when you create a card, maybe it's like you may not think it's much, but to someone else it blows their mind. So it's always worth like seeing things with fresh eyes.
Yeah. So with this stamp set, for example, they are so versatile. So let me show you samples. Let's show them samples, Owain. This is the same stamp set, just one single floral. She fussy cut it, okay? I don't know if Galina, this is a card made by Galina. She's from Poland and she had beautiful, beautiful ideas. We have a stunning card from her that I want to show you.
Which one?
It's a pink one.
I like that.
I like all of them.
It's but you'll see through them and you'll see different styles of colouring, so more muted, like a muted colours, like they are compared to the brights, like of here. But it's just like, and that one, like it's like, and that.
But if you see this
one,
like
vellum almost. It's like it almost feels like looks like vellum, doesn't it?
It's because she also add some coloring technique. She also adds some nouveau alcohol marker, like a gray shade around the image, so it make it look like different. But it's the same stamp set. She have another beautiful colors that really one of my I saw it and I was like, oh, that's so beautiful. I can't find it, Owen. Might be there.
It might be in the
I
box.
might put it there.
Which one?
Yeah, it's this one.
There you go.
So if you see this card here, she made also a nouveau ink blending. So she grabbed the blender tool she grabbed some of the yellow ink, rub it, and then add another ink. When it dries, it's smooth, looks like that. And this is also a super easy coloring, like I just show you, but using different colors. And also, she also did some masking to overlap the images like that. Like you can do that. You can just stamp one image, mask it, and stamp the other one on top. So it's so many things you can do with this.
There's so many different samples, and all these techniques that you hear described by Bibi or that Bibi's shown you now. We're going to take you. Well, not me personally, because that wouldn't be the right thing. But Bibi and all the crafters are going to take you on that journey through techniques and learning how to use all these different tools and nouveau things with these stamps to create some awesome things. So yeah, you're going to see loads of tutorials and bits and pieces. So once you get these stamps, that's just the beginning, of what we're going to show you. So these are more wonderful.
I really want to share with people the samples that the design team made, because I know how much love is in this. And for example, here this one is by Louise, again Louise Sims, and she made some nice layering here. She stamped in the back of the panel, in the back of the window, and then here as well.
There you go. So you can see it straight up, or you can see it on the knee. The knee is best.
This is made using the peony bloom background. I need this peony bloom samples. Sorry, this is peony bloom, not the background. It's just the peony bloom. And Louise also made this sample here. So in this one, she just used color pencils on craft paper. So you can have so many different options to use.
So many.
This is the other one. This is also a card. Oh, this was what made using the background stamp. I'm sorry. This one too. This was made by Karen Baker, and she just first cut one of the flowers from the background, and she just made a different card. She made some ink splatter at the background. Super simple composition to make this one as well.
Sheila asked about the misters. Yeah, they're available on the store. So if you want to go on there, check it out.
And this is also, I don't know where to show that. This is also made by Karen Baker, and she also used the shimmer powders here. So what she did here is what we did with the Nouveau Aquaflow pen at the beginning. She just splattered them, sprayed water, and they were done. This, of course, this is heat emboss. It's embossing resist. If you don't know anything about embossing resist, you can just go on YouTube. You can write embossing resist, and you will see how you just simply emboss the image and just apply some watercolor, and you don't have to do any fancy coloring. It's just super easy.
Yeah, we do have to.
You have to go.
We will have to go. We'll have to go soon. But all this inspiration is going to be shown on the blogs. It's going to be shown up there. You can see all the wonderful work that the crafters have done and the time and effort they've put into it, into making these products really shine. And hopefully that you're going to be interested in buying, and you're going to enjoy using now over the next few months. Big thank you. I know Bibi's just keeping them all to herself now.
In any size, any color.
In any size, any color. But a big thank you to everyone who's watched today, who's watching back later on. If it's the weekend and you watch it back, who's taken part in the blog hop. There's lots of prizes to be won on there for you. I just want to say, a big thank you.
We're going to make a giveaway.
We can do one. So what we'll do as well is we will draw two names, one from person who's commented on YouTube, on Facebook, on here, and then one from YouTube, and we'll be giving them a prize of one of the stamps of their choice, as well. So that's it from us today. Big thank you for Bibi for coming down. I've loved it. You've got awesome techniques, and always a pleasure to have you here with us. Until next time then, I guess, have a great weekend, everyone. Join the blog hub tomorrow and be part of that, and just check out all the inspiration. There's so much there for you. So until next time, we'll see you all soon. All right, bye everyone. Bye.